So what's up guys, it's here by Nino Orc Wadaji, and welcome back to another video of Call of Duty Vanguard Multiplayer. With Season 3 Reloaded of Vanguard finally underway here, I just thought I would update you guys on my 10 best class setups for Call of Duty Vanguard Multiplayer and show you guys exactly what to rock. These are my absolute best SMG setups, best AR setups, all to just help you get some V2 rockets and raise your KD. Comment down your KD in the comment section below right now, just so that in the future, when you look back upon this video and see these class setups actually helped you, you can see the difference between your KD from the past and your current KD, which is actually really cool. I never set like goals, but I want to see a like goal of 50 likes here on the channel. And if you guys enjoy Call of Duty Vanguard multiplayer, Cold War multiplayer, or future Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer content, then you come to the right place and you might as well subscribe. Anyways, I hope your day is going well, and without further ado, let's go ahead and go over these class setups. So for our first class setup here, we have the good old MP40 with 10 attachments, of course. And on this MP40, you want to run the muzzle being the recoil booster. With that faster fire rate, you have a faster time to kill, which is always great. The barrel is going to be the Krosnick 317mm 04B, so that you have highly accurate, controllable recoil control, and reduced scope, sweat, and gun bob aiming stability. With those two attributes, this gun can pretty much aim at farther ranges a lot easier and be a lot more effective. Optics is going to be the sight reflector, just so we have a clean sight picture. You can use the iron sights if you want, but I just prefer the sight reflector. Stock is going to be the VDD-34M padded for that recoil control, accuracy, flinch resistance, recoil recovery, so that at longer ranges, the MP40 can still even compete against other ARs, which is nice, and have more range than other SMGs. Underbarrel is going to be the M1928 Enhanced for that recoil control and accuracy. Magazine is going to be the 9mm 64-round drum mag, so we have as much ammo as possible for anybody that decides to rush us, and if we want to rush anybody else, multiple opponents. Ammo type is going to be subsonic, so we can appear off the minimap every time we shoot. Rear grip, fabric grip for that ADS speed and sprint to fire speed, so that we can bring up our gun faster than our opponents. Proficiency, perfectionist for that extra recoil control, so this gun is a lot more of a beamer at longer ranges. And kit fully loaded, so that we don't have to worry about ammo during our V2 rocket streak. The MP40 here is just one of the easiest guns to use, and I just thought I'd let you guys know about my setup, but it might find a competitor in the new SMG. And now let me go over my secondary real quick, because I'm pretty sure many of you are very curious as to what secondary I run or how effective it is. The muzzle that I use, or the actual gun that I use, is the top break. So really quickly, the class setup for this pistol, and this is the setup that I use on every secondary for every class that I have, is the M1929 silencer to stop the map, barrel Wilkie W4 sub for that damage range, bullet penetration, and bullet velocity. Just makes the gun very, very effective. Optic doesn't matter because I'm running it akimbo. Trigger action, hair trigger for that extra fire rate and sprint to fire speed, so this gun can be brought up faster. Magazine, .30 Russian short, which allows this gun to have extra damage. Ammo type, M15 shot shell, makes it a shotgun pistol. Rear grip, fabric grip for that ADS speed and sprint to fire speed. Proficiency, akimbo, and kit fully loaded. This is one of the most reliable guns that I use, and if I don't end up picking up a secondary, if I get in a nice little trouble, then these can pretty much get me out of that trouble, and I can bottom my opponents and reload my primary gun a lot faster. So definitely recommend this pistol. It's one of the most reliable guns in the game, and it's just something that I use. For our second class, we're actually going to be talking about and using the H4 Blixen, which is a new SMG. And on this SMG, you want to be able to run these attachments. This new SMG is powerful, by the way. Muzzle is going to be the recoil booster, which once again gives you a faster fire rate, which means you have a faster time to kill. The barrel that you want to have to use is the Johnson 9-inch RMK, which is going to give you less damage fall off at long range, so still do a lot of damage at long ranges. Fire rate, so this gun can kill faster, and more damage, so this gun can kill faster. So with these two attachments kind of combined, this gun has one of the fastest times to kill in the game out of all the SMGs, and I recommend it highly. This gun is very addicting to use with the setup. Optics, sight reflector, because it's the cleanest sight. Stock, the Carlson padded cause, which is going to help with accuracy and recoil during sustained fire and flinch resistance. So the more that I shoot the gun, the more accurate it'll become, and I'll be able to shrug off shots with that flinch resistance. Underbarrel, M1928 handsaw for that recoil control and accuracy. Magazine, 9mm 72 round mag, so I have as much ammo as possible for multiple opponents, because I'm going to be rushing and rolling with this SMG, and I need as much ammo as possible so I don't have to be reloading after every gunfight. Ammo type, subsonic, so I can stay off the minimap every time I shoot. Rear grip, fabric grip for the ADS speed and sprint to fire speed. Proficiency, perfectionist, have more recoil control, and kit fully loaded. I personally believe that the H4 Blixen will give the MP40, the Owen gun, the Tommy gun a run for its money, because it has a lot more ammo, does a lot more damage, and it's a more consistent gun. I feel like many people will flock to this gun after seeing how overpowered it is. Rock this setup after unlocking this gun. Let me know what you guys think about it. It's actually pretty deadly. For our next gun, we have the Godzilla STG. And with the STG, this is what you want to run. The muzzle being the recoil booster for faster fire rate, barrel VDD 760mm 05B for highly accurate control recoil control, reduced scope sway and gun bob aiming stability, and that damage range. That damage range really comes in clutch so that at longer ranges you can outgun other ARs in certain distances, which is always great. Optics gonna be the sight reflector so that you have a clean sight picture. Stock VDD 27 precision for that horizontal recoil control and ADS speed, allowing you to be more snappy and so you don't have to worry about too much recoil in the horizontal direction. Vertical recoil control is a lot easier to control. Underbarrel M1928 handstop for once again more recoil control and accuracy. Magazine 8mm Curse 45 round drum mags because this gives you the most ammo out of any of the magazine options here on the STG, so you won't have to be reloading all the time. Ammo type subsonic, so you can peer off the minimap every time we shoot. Rear grip, fabric grip, allowing us to use this STG in more close quarter situations. Proficiency, vital, so that we have more area for critical hits, which is nice. And kit fully loaded. The STG really melts when you attack people in the upper chest, especially with that vital proficiency. And the gun is just very accurate overall, so you'll have fun on it on shipment, Daz Haws, honestly any map in the game, and I definitely recommend it with this class. Next up, we got the Automaton, which I personally love a lot. On the Automaton, you want to run these attachments. The ammo or the muzzle is going to be the Mercury Silencer, and the reason why I want this is for that sound suppression and recoil control. I really want this gun to be accurate because, it's one of the most accurate hitting guns in the game, and its freaking fire rate's already really solid, so I don't feel like I need to boost the fire rate. Barrel is going to be the Anastasia Sniper for that bullet velocity and range and extra accuracy, so this gun can be a lot more meltier at longer ranges. Optics, Slate Reflector for a clean sight picture. Stock, Anastasia Padded, so it gains more accuracy and recoil during sustained fire and flinch resistance, so it's going to be more accurate the more that I shoot it. Underbarrel, M1928 hand stop for that recoil control and accuracy. Magazine is going to be the ace attachment here, because it's the 8mm Clauser rifle 50 round mags, and this is going to give us that extra damage, turning this gun from a 3-shot or a 5-shot kill weapon to a 4-shot kill weapon, which makes it very effective. So you definitely want to run this magazine over any of the other magazines, in my opinion. Ammo type is going to be the FMJ round, so you can get those really nice wall bangs. Rear grip, fabric grip, once again, this is like the best grip, in my opinion, on most weapons. Proficiency, tight grip, which gives the same effects as the Anastasia Padded, more accuracy and recoil during sustained fire. And kit is fully loaded so that we don't have to worry about ammo during our V2 rocket streak once again. This freaking Automaton is just so really easy, nice to use. Like, if you have trouble controlling any other gun in the game, use this class setup. You will no longer have problems with recoil, and that's why it's one of the most accurate guns in the game. It's beautiful. Next up, we got one of the strongest guns in the game, the BAR. This is a 2-shot BAR class, and I recommend it with these attachments. Muzzle, Mercury Silencer, once again for more recoil control, because you're going to have a lot of recoil with this gun. Barrel is going to be the CGC 27-inch 2B for highly accurate and controllable recoil control, reduced scope sway and gun bob aiming stability, and that damage range, similar to the effects of the STG. Optics, Slate Reflector for a clean sight picture. Stock, CGC wire. And this is pretty much just so that you can bring up the gun a lot faster and you can have more movement with it, because it is a little bit more of a heavier gun, and this kind of makes it feel a little bit lighter, which is nice. Underbarrel, M1928 hand stop for recoil control and accuracy. The magazine you gotta use is the .50 BMG 30 round mag. The extra damage on this gun is going to make it 2-shot, so you definitely want as much ammo as possible, and you'll be able to body 15 opponents with this one mag if you're accurate, which is just beautiful. Ammo type, frangible, so you can delay your enemy's healing. Rear grip, fabric grip, just because it helps a lot with mobility. Proficiency, heart scope, so you have accuracy and recoil and sustained ADS. So at farther ranges, if you need to ADS a lot more, you'll be a lot more accurate. And then kit fully loaded for reasons stated before. This BAR, it's legit of a joke of a gun. I can easily drop V2 rockets with this gun with my eyes closed. More specifically on closer range maps, because if you use this gun at longer ranges, you might be missing your shots. But then again, it's only a 2-shot kill, so you got to hit 2 shots and you're good. So use it. It's pretty overpowered. I'm still surprised they haven't nerfed the 2-shot potential of this gun, but maybe it's balanced in their eyes. Who knows? Next up, we got the AS-44 assault rifle, which I personally love a lot, especially with the buff that it got recently. Muzzle, recoil booster. With the faster fire, you got a faster time to kill. Barrel, Kovalevsky 615mm, which has the same effects as the barrels from the previous assault rifles, making it better at longer ranges. Optics slit reflector for a clean sight picture. Stock the ZAC 12A for that horizontal recoil control and ADS speed. ADS speed making this gun more snappy and more like an SMG. And horizontal recoil control, so we only have to worry about recoil control in the vertical direction, which is easier to control. Underbarrel, the hand stop of course. Magazine is going to be the 7.62 54 MMR 30 round mags, because with that extra damage, you make this gun a 3-shot kill. A very, very deadly 3-shot kill weapon. It already has a super fast fire rate, so this makes it one of the fastest killing guns in the game. You could just stick to with the regular 60 round mags. You feel like 30 rounds is a little too, less for you. But either one, this gun is going to be melting. Ammo type subsonic, so you can appear off the minimap every time you shoot. Rear grip, fabric grip for obvious reasons. Proficiency, sleight of hand when combo with a 30 round mag, because you really need as much, that reload to be fast as possible, because you're going to be running out of ammo really quickly. And then kit fully loaded, so you have a lot of ammo. This AS-44 is one of my most fun guns to use, and especially with this heroic blueprint, I just be bodying fools and blowing them up with detracer rounds. I love this gun. Let me know what you guys think about the AS-44. Next up, we got the Armaguerra SMG, which I think is one of the most fun SMGs to use, especially at range. Muzzle, recoil booster, barrel, and Merito 550mm 03P, which is going to help with that recoil control and accuracy, making it more like an AR, reduce scope sweat and gun bomb aiming stability, and flinch resistance, so you can just shrug off shots. Optics, slit reflector for that clean sight picture, stock, and Merito SA folding for that sprint to fire speed and movement speed, making this gun more speedy. Underbarrel M1928 hand stop for recoil control and accuracy. Magazine, the 8mm Kurz 75 round drum mags, so you have extra damage, making this gun a 4-shot kill weapon instead of a 5-shot kill weapon, which is beautiful. You can make this gun very deadly, and especially if it's a super fast fire that it already has, it just deletes people like crazy. Ammo type subsonic, stay off the minimap. Rear grip, fabric grip, proficiency hard scope for more recoil control at longer ranges, and kit fully loaded. This SMG is really nice at range. Like, it will probably outgun most SMGs at range, and that's when you'll want something like an SMG AR hybrid like this Armaguerra, which is what I love about it. Its versatility is better than other SMGs, so up to you if you want to really just focus on versatility versus a close range gun. Up to you. Next up, we got a fan favorite SMG, the M1928 or the Tommy Gun. And on this gun, we have the muzzle, the recoil booster, the barrel being a Cherry 2.5-inch rapid, which increases the fire rate of this gun even more. So with both fire rate boosting attachments, this gun has a really crazy time to kill. Optics light reflective, so you have a clean sight picture. Stock ragdoll T2 support, which is going to give you a ton of recoil control and accuracy, recoil recovery, flinch resistance. You're going to have a lot of recoil with this gun, so this stock is going to help you a lot in making this gun viable at short to medium ranges. Underbarrel M1928 hand stop, but if you need more recoil control, the carbon foregrip is there to give you a little more of a boost. Magazine, 8mm Kurz 100 round drum mags, which is going to give you that extra damage. And with that extra damage, this gun becomes a 3-shot kill weapon, which is very deadly with 100 rounds and an increased fire rate. This thing is like the Automaton, but a close range beast, which is just amazing. Ammo type subsonic, so you can peer off the minimap. Rear grip, fabric grip. Proficiency, sleight of hand, so you can reload as fast as possible all those 100 rounds. And kit fully loaded. You basically got an SMG LMG in your hand here that's very good at short to medium range. You try to use it at longer ranges, it just has way too much recoil unless you can handle that. But up close, you are not losing a gunfight with this gun, which is why it's one of the more fun guns to use. Especially regarding that 100 round drum mag, which is just beautiful for this weapon to have. Next up, we're using another amazing assault rifle, the Cooper Carbine. And on the Cooper Carbine is what you want to run on it. Muzzle is going to be the MX silencer, which is going to help with sound suppression and accuracy. And the reason why we use this over the recoil booster is because of the ammo attachment that it has, which is going to be crazy. Barrel is going to be the 22-inch Cooper Custom, and this is one of the most unique barrels for this gun because it actually increases the fire to this gun as well. So with faster fire rate, you have faster time to kill. Optics slight reflector for a clean sight picture. Stock ragdoll G45 skeletal for once again that sprint to fire speed and movement speed, making this gun better at close quarters engagements. Underbarrel SMLE pistol grip for once again even more sprint to fire speed and hip fire accuracy, making it better at close quarter engagement. Magazine 9mm 60 round drum mags for that extra fire rate. So you have more fire rate on this gun and more fire rate from the barrel. This gun is going to be going crazy. And to add on to that, we have the ammo type known as compressed rounds, which is going to give us even more fire rate, boosting the fire rate of this gun to almost 1,000, which is very fast for an assault rifle. And combined with all these attributes, makes it one of the faster killing guns in the game, and very accurate as well. Definitely recommend this gun to the fullest. Rear grip, fabric grip, proficiency vital for even more damage, so damage and fire rate attachments. Woo, and then kit fully loaded for that ammo. But run this Cooper Carbine, you will not feel, like underhanded in any way. If you wanted to, you could also run the, what is it, the .30 Carbine 45 round mags for extra damage if you don't feel like the fire rate is helping you. But I personally feel like the fire rate on this gun is something that's really fun to use, combined with Vital, just because it makes it very effective and have like no recoil. So try it out if you want. Let me know what you guys think about it. And yeah. And last but definitely not least, we got the PPSH Pew Pew here. And on the PPSH, we got the recoil booster, of course, the barrel being the ZAC 300mm for that bullet velocity and range, accuracy, but most importantly, that recoil control and accuracy. This gun needs as much accuracy and recoil as possible because it has a lot of recoil, so controlling that is going to be very important. Optics straight reflected because it's clean. Stock ZAC folding for that initial accuracy and recoil, aim down sight speed, and recoil recovery. Once again, just making it more accurate and more snappier. Underbarrel carver foregrip for even more recoil control and hipfire accuracy, making it good at long range and short range. Magazine 7.62mm Gorenko 71 round mags, which just lets you have 71 rounds. You want to have as much ammo as possible because this gun has a really fast fire rate. So you're going to be reloading a ton, so you're going to be reloading less with 71 rounds, which is nice. Ammo type subsonics to appear off the minimap. Rear grip, rubber grip for even more recoil control. Proficiency, tight grip for more recoil control during sustained fire. And then kit fully loaded, just so you don't have to worry about ammo. This PPSH is one of the most underrated guns in the game. It does hold a candle to the Armaguerra, the MP40, the new SMG, the H4 Blixen. And I think more people should try this setup out if they're not really messing with the other SMGs in the game. But yeah, those are the top 10 best class setups for Vanguard as the Season 3 Reloaded. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe. We upload Call of Duty Vanguard multiplayer content here. And let me know what you guys are thinking about Season 3 Reloaded so far. Hopefully you guys are hyped to finish out the year well. And Modern Warfare 2 is coming very soon too. So I freaking love you guys. Keep being big ballers, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. I love you all.